FeatureCAM 2011 now has the ability to create VERICUT projects. When we say VERICUT projects, it allows it to output the VC project itself. We can also output the tool list, and we can also output any NC code related to particular setups. So on this part file, what I have is I have the caliper project, and we're going to play the simulation for the first setup. Going into the part view, I'm just going to select the bottom setup and play that as well. So there's my part milled in 3D. So this is what I want to output to VERICUT. So to do this, what we want to do is we want to put an add-in into FeatureCAM. So we've already generated the folder for you that will have the add-in location. So here you can see inside the folder we have the add-ins folder, and we also have a couple of template files that we use inside VERICUT, and we also have the caliper.stl. So this is the stock material, so we've taken the block and we've output the stock as an STL file. So I'm going to go into just copy this link here. I'm going to go back into FeatureCAM, and in the options add-ins I'm going to actually bring in, so we paste that link, which brings us to this same folder, into VERICUT add-ins, and you'll see we have 4 add-ins here. It's the top one we want to add, which is the FeatureCAM to VERICUT.bas file. The other 3 are referenced to this one. So say OK. OK again, you'll notice we get a toolbar with a macro button. So this is the button that is going to instigate the VERICUT output. So select the button, and you see we get a FeatureCAM to VERICUT output. So first thing we want to do is we want to paste the location for our output, so we're going to output to the same folder. File name, we're going to call it FCAM 2011 vericut.star, so depending on what we're creating, they'll be given this name. We then choose the template for the VERICUT project file, so in this case we're going to use the inch milling, 3-axis milling option. I'm going to choose the NC program tool data to output, and also the stock solid, and again just going back to that folder, selecting the caliper solid or STL file. So this is what we're going to output. Choose OK, and FeatureCAM recalculates the toolpaths and outputs them to the folder. So we go back into the folder, and you can see here we've got the FCAM 2011 VERICUT MCD file, so these are the NC code files, the VC project itself, and also the tool lists. Now also note that the post processor we're using in this case is the standard FANUC 0M 3-axis milling post that we have. So going into VERICUT, go into the file, and we're going to open this project up. So again, using this link, we can paste this in. Open the VC project, and because we have 2 setups in this case, it's asking for the machine information. So again, paste in that link. We've already put the MCH file in there for you, so you need to do this twice for each of the 2 setups. And we now have our file brought in. Also note that under the configuration and the control, we've actually got the FANUC 0M we're using, so we can choose FANUC 0M and select that. So we're now matching our control to our output. So let's run through simulation. And you can see as we're simulating, we're getting a number of errors inside our toolpath. So these ones seem to be defined by errors in the actual wording of the NC code, so we can go in and we can re-verify that. So let's go into our NC program, double click to open it up. So I'm going to delete this line because it's not understood, and save and close. And also for the second setup, again selecting that line, deleting, save and closing. So now we can rerun our simulation. So rewinding back to the beginning, press play, we now have a program that has no errors, so we managed to fix that ready for our machine.